Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I have a huge haul for you guys, and so I picked up a lot of products from the Sephora VIB sale, but also a few products from the Beautylish gift card event, and there's some sales at Ulta as well, so I figured I would just bring all of these products together and share them with you guys today. If you are interested in more in-depth reviews of any of these products, please let me know and I'd be happy to film further content about these. Before today's video, I'm just gonna run through them because there's a lot of products to talk about. So let's first start with makeup products. So I feel like this year Sephora had a lot of amazing gift sets that released around this holiday season. So I would highly recommend checking out their gift sets, especially if you're not quite sure what exactly you want, but you want to try out a lot of new products. I think they curated some of the really hit products of the year. And so for me, I picked up this gift set. This is the Holiday Must-Haves set. I think I also picked this up last year, but I really enjoy this gift set. It has a huge number of products, 9 products for $54. Some of these are minis or deluxe minis, but personally, I never really use up any of my makeup products, so I was really excited to pick this up. I won't say a ton about this gift set because I actually have an upcoming video where I show you guys all of the products. It's actually what I have on my face right now, and so if you are interested in learning more about that gift set, definitely subscribe down below to be notified when that comes out. So in addition to this gift set, I also picked up the Hollywood Contour Wand from Charlotte Tilbury. This product has been sold out basically throughout this year. Every time I've thought about purchasing it, it's usually gone out of stock. And so I was actually really impressed that it was still available during the Sephora VIB sale. It's the contour I have around my face today, and I have used this a couple times now and have been enjoying it. But let me know if you guys would be interested in a dedicated review to this product. Moving right along from Ulta, I also picked up these lip kits, and I actually have another one of these lip kits as well that I bought on a previous occasion, but I just could not pass up the deal on these. So basically, you get 3 products for $40, and then these were on sale at Ulta for additional 50% off. So you basically got 3 products for $25. So inside of the box, you get 3 products in their original packaging as well. You basically get 1 mini of the lip liner and then 2 full sizes. So one of their Badass Icon Matte lipstick and another of their Black Magic High Shine lipstick. And I feel like Uoma Beauty is super underrated, especially their lip products. And in particular for me, this Black Magic lipstick has been one of my overall favorite formulas of the entire year. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's very nice and sturdy and luxe. And let me actually show you guys what the untouched bullet looks like. So it has this beautiful sheen on it. So don't worry, the actual lip product itself doesn't have any glitter particles in it. It's just around the outside. But this is now my 4th one of these, and I have a lot of lipsticks, so I usually try to avoid purchasing a lot of duplicates, but this formula has been one of my favorites for the year. It feels a lot more like a lip balm rather than a lipstick, but it definitely can be built up to a nice opacity, and it has a really nice high shine finish as well. And so I was super excited to pick up this set because basically this set is a very similar price, maybe even cheaper than buying these lipsticks individually. And of course, you don't just get that one lipstick, you also get a full size of the matte lipstick, which I also really enjoy. So you can see this has more of a matte finish on the bullet. But this is a really great matte formula if you want something that's quite comfortable on the lips. It has more of that powdery, moussey effect on the lips. So it's not actively hydrating, but also not drying. And then the pigmentation on these matte lipsticks is insane. Like, you only need one swipe and you get absolutely full pigmentation, lasts all day, really amazing. And I think it's cute how it says a badass does not talk about being a badass. So, you know, their whole brand is really about women's empowerment, and Uoma Beauty is a Black-owned brand as well. So I think it's really awesome that you can get so many of their products in this sort of set for such an affordable price. The only part that is a mini is the lip liner. These are a little bit hit or miss for me. I mean, it's a really, really tiny mini, so I mean, great to just like throw into your bag, but I wouldn't say the purpose of this set is to get the mini. Their lip liner formula to me is solid, but it's a little bit drier than what I would prefer. I usually like a creamier lip liner, but I absolutely love their lipsticks, would highly recommend. Let me know if you guys would be interested in a dedicated video to their lip products, because now I have 3 of these lip kits plus another one of their lipsticks from before, so I'm happy to give you guys comparison swatches if you're interested. So moving right along from makeup to makeup brushes, I bought 3 brushes from the Beautylish gift card event. This is my favorite time to buy Sonia G brushes, and I was so excited because usually a lot of her brushes are sold out immediately, but I was able to shop the sale right after it started, so I was able to score 3 of her brushes. First off, we have her beautiful brand new bronzer brush. Usually I would wash these before showing you guys, but I just loved how beautiful it looked in its pristine packaging. And here it is out of the packaging, brand new. So you can see that it actually is quite pinched. It's a lot more pinched than I thought it would be, but this is a pretty large sort of paddle-like shape. I haven't actually used this yet, but I feel like this is a really perfect shape and size, both for kind of a diffuse bronzer application, but also for some more targeted contouring. So let me know if you guys would be interested in a video dedicated to this. I probably will do some comparisons between this jumbo bronzer and my Niji Pro. In case you're new to my channel, bronzer is definitely the product I tend to struggle the most with because I do have texture on my cheeks that can make it kind of patchy. And so I'm always on the hunt for new bronzer brushes. So I am super excited to have this one and really glad that I was able to pick it up during the sale. In addition, I finally picked up the Face Pro from Sonia G. This is what it looks like unwashed. It will definitely bloom and become fluffier, but this is a brush that for a long time people have raved about and said is their favorite face brush or favorite bronzer brush. And so I'm also curious to compare these two and see which one is better for bronzer. As you can see, the Face Pro is a bit smaller and has that tapered top. So it is quite different from the Bronzer Pro. And it's also shedding a little bit, but that's to be expected for a brand new brush. So I'm really curious to see how these perform, and again, to compare both of these with the Niji Pro, which is my current favorite bronzer brush. Finally, I picked up the Blender Pro from Sonia G. I still have yet to find a crease brush from Sonia G that I absolutely love. Personally, I prefer my Wayne Goss and my Rephr brushes when it comes to the crease area. So I wanted to try more Sonia G brushes to see if I could find one that I really liked. And this one I think is the largest one, or at least on the larger side in her collection. And so I'm really excited to try this out. I think to me this looks more like a mid-sized crease brush, more like a Rephr number 15 or Wayne Goss number 17. But I will also definitely play around with this and let me know if you're interested in this in any upcoming comparison video. So that's actually all in terms of the makeup products I picked up during these sales. The rest is all going to be skincare, but just for context, the reason I don't pick up a lot of makeup products during the sales is because I am still a pretty small channel, and so I try to prioritize buying products that are brand new releases because I know that's the kind of content you guys like the most. But I do enjoy using sales as an opportunity to stock up on all of my skincare. So I bought kind of an insane amount of skincare, but hopefully this is a good overview for you guys of all the skincare products that I like at Sephora. So let's start with skincare sets. So I absolutely love this set from Caudalie. I buy this every single year. The reason I love this set is it has my absolute favorite serum. So this is the Vinoperfect Serum from Caudalie. And for me, I have really sensitive skin, and especially vitamin C tends to irritate it, but I do have issues with hyperpigmentation, and so I appreciate products that have similar properties to vitamin C, and this Vinoperfect from Caudalie is by far my favorite serum for that kind of effect. This serum doesn't irritate my skin at all, and I find it to be quite moisturizing on my dry skin. It's always hard to say how effective skincare is at actually addressing things like hyperpigmentation, but at least for me, I feel like this works pretty well. I feel like when I use this, my skin does look a tiny bit more even, and it certainly feels a lot better as well. So this serum by itself typically retails for $79, but in this set you also get an essence and a moisturizer. And I find that even though I have sensitive skin, none of these products break me out at all. They do have glycolic acid, so if you're sensitive to that, I would not recommend this. But at least for me, it's worked really well. And so every holiday season, I always enjoy picking up this set. I also picked up this set from Tatcha, and before we get into the products, can we just take a moment to appreciate how absolutely gorgeous this is. It has this tie, which is secured by some tape, but you can take this off and keep it if you want. And here are the beautiful products inside. I mean, just look at how beautiful this moisturizer is. It has a little spatula on top that's secured by this bow. So gorgeous. And so Tatcha is extremely expensive, so if you like Tatcha, definitely try to find it when it's on sale. For me, I absolutely love this moisturizer. I've tried this a few times in the mini size, and I've even bought some of the minis of this before. So this is actually my first time getting a full size. It is very hefty and very luxurious. So I am really excited to have this and to be able to use it for quite a while. I have not actually tried these two other products. This is a serum over here in the same Dewy line, and this is a cream cleanser. So compared to the Caudalie, I can't necessarily vouch for all of these products, but I do really love this one. And I think the cost of this set is $82, and the cost of this by itself, I think, is like $70 some. Okay, just checked. It is $69. And so as long as these products work out, then I think this is an amazing deal. What I love about this moisturizer is it's really thick and nourishing on my dry skin, but does not irritate it at all and does not feel heavy. And so if you have skin that is a little bit more on the dry side, I would highly recommend checking this out. And this set might also work for you if you want to try out some additional Tatcha products. Next, we have this gift set from Fresh. This is their black tea trio, and I've bought like 3 or 4 of these at this point. So I bought 2 this year and 1 or 2 of these last year, so I can definitely vouch for this set. This kombucha facial treatment essence is actually my all-time favorite essence. I find that for me, I can use this as sort of a toner essence hybrid. It simultaneously feels like it's getting any residual gunk off my face, but also hydrates and preps my skin for any other products. This cream is also really beautiful if you have dry skin. I find that it's not irritating at all, but definitely locks in the hydration throughout the day. And then I also really enjoy this eye cream. Similarly, it is very nourishing. So this set is not necessarily good if you have oily skin, but if you have dry skin or anti-aging concerns, then this is a really good opportunity to try out these products from Fresh. And I'm actually just seeing here, this is a $161 value for only $109, which is still a lot for skincare, but especially if you're rouge, this is definitely the time to pick this up. Continuing in the line of skincare sets, I also picked up this set from Farmacy. This is their Honey Haven set. And the only product I've tried from this before is the moisturizer, and I absolutely loved this. I had a deluxe mini of this, so I used it for a couple weeks. And if you don't like honey fragrances, definitely don't get this line. But if you do, this is so beautiful. It is such a luxurious experience. The cream is very thick but lightweight on the skin, and the honey smell is just so delicious. So I really enjoyed that experience, and I also really enjoyed the luxurious nature of the Farmacy packaging. And so I was really excited to try this in a full size. And then this also comes with their hydrating mask, their Honey Potion Plus. And I'm really excited about this because I love face masks. I use them pretty much every day, and there's not a ton of options if you want more hydrating face masks. I find that most of them are clay based, which on my skin is just too drying. And so I've actually been eyeing this mask for a very long time because this one is really popular. It's hydrating, it's warming, it's supposed to be really good for your skin. So we'll put this to the test. And then you also get here a small version of their serum. Have not tried this, don't really know much about it, but interested to see how well it works. And this set has a $93 value, and it's only $60, and then I got the 20% off discount as well. Moving right along, we also have this set from Skinfix Plus. This is the Your Barriers Protectors set. So it comes with a cream, a face cream, and then a hand cream, and then a refill of the face cream. So I have tried some mini versions of Skinfix before. I don't actually have a super strong feeling for their products, but it is targeted towards dry, dehydrated skin and is supposed to be really good if you have sensitive skin. So the hand cream, for example, has colloidal oatmeal, which is supposed to be very calming. And so as someone who does have eczema and does have sensitive skin, I thought this would be a good opportunity to try their products a little bit more and see if this helps get me through the winter months. So the final skincare set I picked up is this one from Summer Fridays. So this is their jet lag mask along with a oil-free cream, and then there is also a scrunchie in this. So I'm actually gonna open this for you guys right now just so we can look at that scrunchie. Okay, it's actually pretty small. I thought this was gonna be one of those really big scrunchies, but it's just kind of a normal scrunchie. So a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. So the main reason I picked this up is because I really wanted to try out the jet lag mask. So this is something that I've heard really rave reviews about for a very long time. And I am someone who suffers a lot from the dry air on planes. So I've been interested in this product for a while, but it is quite pricey. This little tube normally retails for around $30, which is basically the same price as this set. This is a mini size of this jet lag mask, so if I like it, I might pick up the full size at some point. But I'm hoping this helps me out whenever I'm traveling and my skin just gets really dry and irritated. We'll see if this calms things down. So Sephora also has some holiday sets of the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, and this is basically one of my all-time favorite facial creams. Whenever my skin is feeling really irritated and I need something that's just going to be calming and moisturizing and is not going to irritate it any further, I always love using this cream. And so the set actually comes with a bigger bottle of this and then the smaller bottle, but I bought these when I was traveling with my mom, and so I gave her the bigger bottles and just took the smaller bottles myself since I couldn't take the bigger bottles on a plane. But I absolutely love these. I mean, I picked up 2 of the sets, and honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I bought all these other face creams as well, I might have even picked up more because I find this just goes really quickly. I've used so many of these bottles over the years. So if you are looking for a really solid, very straightforward face cream that is not going to irritate your skin, I can definitely vouch for this. And I think the Sephora bundle is really great because you basically just have 2 of the same product. With all of these other sets, you kind of have to, you know, try some new products that might or might not work for you. But I think this is a really solid product that should work across a lot of different skin types. So that's it in terms of all of the skincare sets I picked up. I did pick up a couple more skincare items though. So we do have the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm. So I have heard a lot of good things about Inky List, but I have not tried them yet. Basically, they're quite an affordable brand at Sephora. I think they're sort of like The Ordinary in terms of being pretty straightforward, simple formulations. But I have been looking for a new cleansing balm, and so I figured I would give them a shot and cleansing balm is kind of a pretty low-key product. It can't really go that wrong. I will say I am quite surprised at just how huge this container is, because this was really cheap too. I think it was like $10, $20 or something, and I feel like this is enough cleansing balm to last several months. So I'll have to keep you guys posted. I like that this has oat in it because as someone with sensitive skin, I really like oat products. But I would love to hear in the comments down below if you guys have tried Inky List, because I don't really know anything about this brand, but am quite intrigued. Another brand I'm completely unfamiliar with but decided I would try something from is Fable and Mane. So this is their Soothing Scalp Serum, and for context, I have been having a lot of irritation on my scalp this year. I've been trying to switch up, my shampoo and conditioners, using ones that have no fragrance and are supposed to be really good for your skin, but I still feel like my scalp is quite irritated, and so there aren't actually that many scalp products at Sephora, but this was one of the main ones that I found, and so I figured I would try it. And this is from an Indian American owned brand. It has really beautiful packaging, and I think it's supposed to be inspired by traditional Indian beauty products, and so this is what the bottle looks like, and it is kind of a slight lavender color in terms of the formula itself. The bottle is clear, so the color is just the color of the product. Basically, you're supposed to use this bi-weekly and just put this in your palms, rub it together, and then kind of give yourself a scalp massage. I've never used this kind of product before, and so I am very curious in terms of whether this will help my really dry scalp. If you guys have issues with scalp irritation, I would love to know if there are any products that you enjoy, because despite all of the makeup that I use and all of the skincare on my face, I really don't know how to take care of my scalp, so I would highly appreciate any recommendations you guys have. So that's it in terms of all of the products that I hauled recently and all these various sales that we've been having. Before I close out this video though, I did want to quickly mention that when I bought those 2 lip kits from Ulta, I also got all of this stuff. So I don't know, have you guys ever had this experience? So basically I got this huge box in the mail, and I was like, why is the box so big? Did they make a mistake in the order? And then in addition to those 2 relatively small lip kits, I got this whole sugar scrub, which is extremely hefty. I don't really normally use sugar scrubs, so I guess I'll have to try this out. And then I got this whole bag full of hair care items. So we have here some hair bands to kind of put your hair back, and then just a ton of different hair care products, almost all of which are for curly hair, which I obviously don't have, and so I'm honestly not sure what I'm gonna do with this. On the one hand, I think it's cool that they provided all this. I assume this is just like extras that they needed to declutter and thought they would just mail to someone instead of just throwing it away. But also, because this is all for a hair type that's different from my hair type, I don't really know what to do with all of this. I guess I'll try to see if I can give this to someone else, but let me know if you guys have ever experienced this from Ulta, because I've never actually gotten just a ton of freebies when I've bought from Sephora, Beautylish, or any other brand. So let me know if this is common for Ulta purchases. So that's all in terms of my huge holiday hauls. I'm gonna try my best to avoid buying any more during the Sephora VIB sale, but I have seen that the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette is coming up right after the sale, and so I will be picking that up. So definitely subscribe down below if you want to see a video of that. But I would love to hear what you guys picked up in these recent sales. Are there any products that you're super excited about? And then if there's anything from today's haul video that you're interested in learning more about, definitely let me know, and I'd be happy to give you guys specific reviews, swatches, or my updated impressions. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!